This new free device is going to change your short-term rental game for the rest of your life. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the biggest player in the space, in this technology, and I'm so excited to show it to you. I've not been this excited about a new piece of tech in short-term rentals since I've been talking about Minute years ago, and you guys know how much I love Minute. This device is actually pretty similar. It's designed to monitor your home. It's designed to monitor noise levels and everything else, but this time, they're adding smoke detection and soon, I believe, much, much more. It's going to change your insurance policy premiums, possibly, and it's going to make it easier for you to claim damages against guests in the Airbnb space. And I'm going to tell you why. You're going to learn a lot about claims in this one video. Welcome back, Airbnb family. This technology is near and dear to my heart already because of my history in this space. You guys may know that I'm mold and water certified. I used to do damage control, disaster recovery, even smoke and fire restoration when I was a teenager, when I studied under my mentor, Rodney, who I mentioned in a video how he committed suicide. Wonderful guy, taught me a lot. And this device is one of the first devices that I like, that I think is achievable, that tracks smoke detection and not just noise. And the way it works is pretty darn cool. Let me explain. And as I explain this technology to you, a light bulb might go off. The same one that went off for me when I heard about this technology. If they push it to its limits, it can do way more than just smoke. It's super exciting. Have you ever had Airbnb deny you a smoke claim? Like you couldn't prove that the guest was actually smoking, or even if you could show that the guest was smoking, the fact that your couch or carpet is ruined is of no bother to Airbnb because they don't classify it as damage. Well, first off, that's false. Let me give you kind of a textbook definition of smoke damage from my experience doing mold remediation, smoke and water for going on 20 years now. Your homeowner's insurance policy will even cover damages related to smoke if you read it close enough, because smoke, even though it's non-visible, can diminish the quality or cost of an item because of irreparable changes that smoke can make to that product or that item. So if you have a couch and it's inundated with a smoke smell and you cannot remove that odor, you can no longer sell that couch as a like new couch, even if you just bought it, because that couch is now haunted with an odor. The odor itself diminishes the value of the product. This is why your homeowner's insurance policy or your renter's insurance policy will cover damages related to smoke, irreparable, irreversible odors in an item. When you make a claim to Airbnb and you want to claim that something is damaged irreparably by smoking, you'll need to invoke this definition. I'm going to leave that definition in the description so you can arm yourself against Airbnb for any time that they try to not pay you for something. And in addition, myself as an expert in resolutions and Enrico, an attorney, an expert in arbitration, we are co-hosting an arbitration webinar. First ever of its kind, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to teach you the resolution process, how to properly document for damages, how to try to win damages against a guest, and do so in a way that won't affect your reviews. And if Airbnb does not pay you for a right claim, which is happening more often since they've went public, from what I've been told by other hosts, and arbitration is a certainty now, you will have to go to Airbnb to get paid through the arbitration process. And that's where I'm tagging in this attorney friend of mine. He and I are going to show you how to go through that arbitration claims process, bill Airbnb for the stuff that they should have paid you for, and you can get paid your hundreds, thousands, tens of thousands of dollars of claims that Airbnb has denied via arbitration. And there's a dirty secret here. Arbitration is expensive for Airbnb. So if you do it right, it's quite possible that Airbnb will allow you to get paid for things that they just don't want to fight. That is mere speculation, not legal advice. And I'm not sure if I can say that with certainty on a video, but if you think with common sense, when things are expensive, people tend to just settle, right? So it's quite possible that your smallest arbitration claims could get paid, even if you're not good at arbitration, maybe is what I'm saying. So attend the arbitration webinar, learn how the world works, so that way you can get paid for things that you deserve to get paid for if Airbnb's denied your claim. A lot of hosts don't know even what arbitration is. When they get denied an Airbnb air cover claim online, they just go, oh, I guess that's the end of it. But the truth is it's not. You have to know arbitration if you really want to get paid for your stuff. Attend that. Links again, of course, links all over the place. I'll see you in there. Now, in order to increase your likelihood of getting paid for a claim prior to arbitration, that whole thing aside, let's say you just invoke an air cover claim. You need to prove to Airbnb that there was smoke in your home. And that's where Wynd comes in. Wynd is a super cool new device, and you can have one for free with their monthly membership. You can get $10 off if you use my link for the first month of your membership. Way cool. Free devices are great because as you launch, say, 100 Airbnb properties, not having to prepay for this technology is super good. We all know that Minute charges a monthly subscription also, so you'd pay for the device or whatever, and then you pay your monthly membership. In this case, there's no device cost, which means you can launch 20 Airbnbs, have 20 free devices, and they'll make it up on the back end with the monthly membership fee. How they pull this off on the smoke side is a version of photography. I think it's like an electromagnetic style version of photography, which I'm not that smart. I can't tell you if that's the certainty, but what they can do is they can image things on a microscopic level. What this device can do is take a snapshot of your air. They take a sample of it, and no matter what contaminant is in your air, they can notate how many parts per million are in the air. Clean air has less contaminants, dirty air has more, right? So everything's on a range or a spectrum. But specifically, stuff just doesn't exist in your air unless it's there, right? Unless you have a problem like mold, or somebody was smoking meth in your home, or somebody literally lit something on fire, was smoking marijuana, cigarettes, whatever. Those particles will be in your air, and contaminant readings will show that. So no matter what somebody's smoking, legal or illegal or otherwise, that air quality test done inside the device will show what level of contamination is in your home. And a presence of any threshold of contamination of a certain kind is automatically proof that somebody did something in your home. There would not be traces of meth in your home if there was never meth in your home, for example, correct? Now, this is a part where my light bulb went off, right? Because this device does not yet say, oh, that's meth specifically, but it will note vapors and smoke and other contaminants without classifying it in its very small subgroups yet. But I think it's possible, because what it does is it uses image recognition software, like an AI, like a machine learning, and with enough photographs of certain types of contaminants, it can say, oh, that is pet dander, or oh, that is mold, or that is cigarette smoke, or that is meth. It's going to be able to do this if they drive it in that direction. The technology is already capable. It would most likely just be a software update to go that far with this product. That is super cool. The reason why this is super cool is beyond just making claims against Airbnb for the fact that a guest smoked. And yeah, I said make claims against Airbnb for the fact that a guest smoked. Airbnb hates me saying it like this. It is my non-legal opinion that Airbnb is the one responsible for everything. They put a guest in your home, right? That guest is not your customer because that guest never directly paid you, did it? That guest paid Airbnb. Airbnb lined everything up, and then Airbnb paid you later on a contingent that you delivered your product. So Airbnb is really your customer, and you're allowing them to market your property. That's the way I see it. So yeah, we're making claims against Airbnb in my logic. But beyond that claim against Airbnb for violation of your house rules for smoking or whatever, let's imagine you have a slow creeping problem of mold. Let's say that there's a water leak in your home, or your home is just not properly ventilated or something, or you had a flood once and you thought you handled it. Well, this device over time would go, warning, you have mold in your home. We are reading a certain measure of a certain type of mold. You have Stachybotrys atra or Aspergillus niger in your home. Do something about it. This technology could go that far, which allows you to passively monitor your air quality from one device. And I can tell you, in my nearly 20 years being attached to this industry, loosely or directly working for Rodney, to do an air quality test in a home was never cheap. They charge you a lot of money for that stuff, for an expert to come out and do a reading. So this device could cut out the need for you to spend $300 to $500 on an air quality test just to prove something. It can do pet dander eventually, which means if somebody violates your pet policy, your air quality system could prove that somebody brought in pets, not just smoking. This product has this nearly sky's the limit advantage in your Airbnb or your short-term rental. So in summary, yes, I think you should get the Wynd system for your home because the device is free. You just pay the membership on the back end, and this device will earn its way if you have any bad guests. I'm confident of it. As this technology updates, I'll probably be bragging about it even more. And on topic, I'm teaching how to do resolutions and arbitration in probably just a week or two. October 12th. Be there. Now, there will be a replay, so if you want to pre-register and just get the replay, you can. But otherwise, if you attend the live webinar, you can ask a couple of very smart people any questions that you have, because we will close with Q&A as we always do in any of my live webinars. So attend and ask your big questions and you'll get some big answers. Thank you so much for watching this video, and as always, I'll see you on the other side.